Hey guys, welcome back to Run Innovation, where today we're going to be installing the towing package on this Nissan NV 3500. Here we go.
Start by putting down some cardboard so you don't scratch the new hitch as you lay it underneath.
Each hitch is going to have about 3 or 4 holes on the top. This one's got 4, and it actually has 2 up here that will be fastening. Your hitch should come with all the hardware necessary, and it should come with an instruction sheet, which is super helpful. And you can see this one is, there's no drilling required. Everything should bolt right up, and most of them are like that today. You can see there's the 2 holes right there, the 2 holes right there. And then for this particular vehicle, there's going to be 2 additional bolts that slide in right here and right there that will attach the front of this hitch. So we'll go ahead and get this thing slid up there.
Depending on how high your vehicle is off the ground, it might be helpful to elevate the hitch with some blocks or wood so it's closer to the mounting surface.
What I'm doing now is I'm just pre-threading each bolt in these holes, and if it's a little hard to get in there, you can blow it out with some compressed air. You can also use a little wire brush and blow it out. And if it's still really hard to get in there, you don't want to cross thread it, but what you can do is you can take your bolts that you're feeding through and just put a little bit of lubricant on there, and I'm using WD-40. I'm putting just a tad on the end like that, and then banging it off, and then getting it started in the hole before we go ahead and drive it home.
Once the bolts were going in smoothly, I started the rear bolts by hand so I could pivot the rest of the hitch into position and start on the frontmost bolts. After getting those on, I started to install the remaining bolts. You'll initially only want to tighten them by hand to ensure the hitch still has a little movement as you get all the bolts lined up and started. Once you have them all started by hand, you can use a drill or impact drill to snug them up before torquing them down.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to set our torque. All 4 of these are going to be 86 foot-pounds, and our 2 up front over here are going to be 110. So go ahead and snug these things up. 1, there's 2, 3, 1. Next we have these 2, and these are 110 foot-pounds of torque. There we go.
If you already have the wiring harness for your trailer lights, then you're done. If not, feel free to check out my video on how to connect a trailer wiring harness to your vehicle, which will be in the description below or popping up around here somewhere.
All right, guys, I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you like this video, like it. If you're watching on a medium, you can subscribe. Feel free to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Peace and God bless.